La juventud es el futuro de nuestro país
and certainly the future of our fellowship.
y el futuro de nuestra fraternidad.
I'm looking right at John Deberry.
Estoy viendo a Mr. John Deberry.
He's getting ready to film his grandson.
Él va a filmar a su nieto
Speaks for the first time in Full Gospel Lutheran Fellowship International meeting here.
que va a hablarnos por primera vez en esta organización.
I'd like to introduce Xavier Deberry.
Este es Xavier Deberry.
I met Xavier, I think about 4 years ago.
Yo conocí a Xavier 4 años atrás.
And we've been together every year since then in a retreat or advance, if you would,
Hemos visto a este hombre cada
in
año
North Carolina.
en Carolina del Norte.
He has influenced many young men in his community
Ha
to
influenciado
come
muchas personas en su comunidad
to know the Lord. So,
de conocer a Dios.
Xavier, just share what the Spirit puts on your heart.
Por favor, comparte lo que el Espíritu Santo tiene en tu corazón.
Good afternoon.
Buenas tardes.
I just want to say thank you to Full Gospel.
Te quiero decir gracias a Finec.
Most importantly, God.
Más importante, Dios.
I just want to start off by giving a little brief introduction about myself.
Te voy a hacer una introducción sobre mí.
I'm Xavier Deberry. I'm 17 years old.
Soy Xavier Deberry, tengo 17 años.
I'm from Durham, North Carolina. It's not that big of a city, but most people know it from Duke University, residing there as well.
Soy de Durham, North Carolina. Ahí están varias actividades.
I'm an honor student at Carnegie High School in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Soy un estudiante de honor en la Escuela Superior en Raleigh, Carolina del Norte.
And I honestly my entire life, I've been able to meet different people and just get to know all types of different people in this world.
En toda mi vida he conocido diferentes clases de personas en todo el mundo.
And based on my challenges that I've faced in my life and just seeing other people around me face similar challenges,
He visto cosas que nos han pasado a otras personas que tenemos que superar.
I just created a passion to just try my best to unite the people around me, no matter the ethnicity or background they come from.
Y tengo un deseo en mi corazón de unir a las personas que están alrededor de mí.
And so, throughout life, especially me playing sports and being an athlete, I've been able
Soy atleta en juego de deportes.
to just build relationships.
He hecho pues, relaciones con otras personas.
And the main thing I've seen so far with the youth and the situation that we're in today
Lo principal que veo de la juventud, mi juventud,
is that a lot of people my age and in my generation have a lot of issues with self-confidence.
muchos de nosotros que de mi edad tenemos problemas de autoestima, creyendo en nosotros mismos.
And for me, I feel like the main reasoning of that was because of the lack of knowledge of having God not only by your side but within you.
Y creo que lo principal es de no tener un conocimiento de Dios, de que esté en nosotros.
And so my passion has just been spreading the love of God, but also trying my best to let all people know, but specifically the youth, that God is always with you and He's inside of you as
Mi
well.
pasión es enseñar el amor de Dios y mostrarse a otras personas que tenemos, que es el que Él tiene ese amor para las otras personas.
And coming from Durham, North Carolina, a lot of times my city is not necessarily known for a lot of what you would call great things or being a nice city.
Mi ciudad de Durham, Carolina del Norte, no es una ciudad conocida por hacer cosas buenas.
And a lot of times my city gets painted in a bad light or not necessarily good light.
Entonces pintan a mi ciudad donde yo pertenezco negativamente.
And what I found is really that a lot of these kids and the youth and what you see on the news and in the media is not nearly close to the entire story.
Entonces lo que vemos por televisión y por las medias sociales no es el cuento completo de la historia.
A a lot of these children, teenagers, a lot of them are really great kids and they just don't have that extra push, or they feel like they don't have that guidance.
Muchos de ellos son personas buenas, pero como que no tienen esa guía personal.
And being that I was able to have a father figure in my life, my grandfather, even though my father wasn't in my life growing up, I felt I had a blessing that a lot of kids don't usually have.
Entonces yo creo que yo soy favorecido y una bendición por tener mi abuelito aquí y mi papá también que me han ayudado en el camino.
And so I saw with these kids, a lot of these kids were really making decisions based on trying to find themselves, trying to gain self-respect, trying to make a name for themselves.
Muchos de estos jóvenes quieren que los respeten y ellos quieren ellos mismos hacer una diferencia para que los respeten.
But the main thing about that was, whatever name you're trying to make and whatever you're trying to prove to yourself, God already loves you and God is already there for you.
Entonces Dios está ya con nosotros, Él nos da amor para que nos podamos probar.
And so recently I wrote a book called A Living Vessel, Renewing Your Mind.
Recientemente escribí un libro, pues, renovando la mente y siendo una vasija para Dios.
And it's a 60-day journal, and it's just based around understanding and gaining self-confidence with God and understanding that He's living within you at all times.
Y es un libro que conlleva 60 días viviendo con Dios, estando Él en ti.
And my hopes and prayers with this book is that it would inspire not only the youth but all people to just understand
Y
that.
espero que esto sea una bendición para muchos, es el deseo mío.
And just to understand that God is dwelling within you, and if God is in you, then that means you're able to conquer any challenge and accomplish anything you want to accomplish.
Y Dios está con nosotros y cualquier cosa que tengas en mente hacer, Dios te puede lograr esa meta.
And so, my challenge for everyone in here and all people in this world that does have a relationship and connection with God is to not only bring forth teachings about God to the youth, but allow them to understand the personal relationship that you can have with God.
Y mi propósito es para motivar a las demás personas para que tengan una relación con Dios y motiven a otros en tener esa relación personal con Dios.
Because the personal relationship with God is what's been able to keep me on the right path and just keep fighting and facing any adversity I may face.
Entonces, lo primero es luchar y enfrentarse a la realidad de la vida.
And so when you have that personal connection and understand the God power within you and understand that you're truly a living vessel that can make a difference in this world no matter where you come from.
Si sabes que Dios está contigo y que eres una vasija para Dios para que Él te pueda usar.
It allows you to take your life to another level, and not only your life, but it allows you to inspire others. And I feel like with that,
entonces te lleva a inspirar a otras personas, no solamente tu vida, pero inspirar a otras personas.
I feel like that with that we can really change the world and make this world a better place.
Y creo que con ese propósito podemos hacer un mejor mundo.
And so, with that being said, again, I just want to thank Full Gospel International.
Le quiero dar gracias a FINEC.
And I want to thank you all for listening to me.
Le quiero dar gracias por haber escuchado.
And I just pray that you all just continue to do all the great things you all are doing.
Y yo oro a Dios para que continuemos haciendo la labor que quiere que hacemos.
And when you're bringing people closer to God and reaching out and fellowshipping, and especially with the youth,
Especialmente con la juventud, acercándonos a Dios mediante la juventud.
let them know no matter where their background or home looks like or family looks like,
No importa de tu pasado, por favor, díganme a esto a la juventud.
that they always will have a Father in God, and He will always be there for me,
Que
for
siempre
them.
van a tener un Padre celestial.
And He's always dwelling in them, and they can do anything they want to do.
Y entonces está siempre dispuesto a ayudarnos.
And so I have books on the outside of these doors, and
Fuera de esas puertas tengo unos libros.
I would appreciate if you guys just help so we can just get these books out to the youth and just let them know they do have a support system.
Entonces, que necesito el apoyo de ustedes en vender estos libros para ayudar a estos jóvenes que necesitan ese apoyo.
And so that they can know their circumstances is not what determines their future. Thank you.
Y eso puede determinar el futuro. Gracias.